Jackets win 5-4 over the Florida Panthers. Said in the last video that the power play looked like it was starting to gel, get some chemistry, and it was eventually going to break through. And in this game, it did, and it helped us get through this second period. Once again, it sucked. From our last shot of the first period to our first shot of the second period, Florida Panthers took a total of 15 shots, maybe more, and scored a total of 3 goals. In between shots on net. Not even good shots on net, just something Reimer had to stop. 3 goals before you got a shot on the goalie of the other team. It took us 12 minutes into the second period to get a shot on goal. And I think the only reason we got a shot was because we were on the power play. And thankfully that power play worked out for us. But Corpy played a good game. It was a very good game by him. He had to make some big saves. And he had to make some saves while our team was being complete idiots. They would pick up the puck in the zone after Corpy makes a save, skip the ice, either turn it over at our blue line, turn it over at their blue line, or turn it over in the middle of the ice. Very rarely did we get in the offensive zone. If we did, we would pass. Oh, it's on Florida player's tape. Or pass. Florida player's tape. It would happen too often in that second period. The second period is trash. We need to make a rule. First period, yes. Third period, yes. Keep both those. Get rid of the second period. Play it through first and third. That's it. We'll win every game. But starting off first period, Corpy's starting this game. I really like getting Corpy to start. And I was thinking about it. So far, Bob has played 2 games. And Corpy has played 1 before this game started. So if we go, for every 3 games, Bob plays 2, Corpy plays 1. Did the math, that would give Corpy 27 games, and that would give Bob 54 games, with a game up in the air between who you're going to give it to. If we're in the playoffs, hey, give it to Corpy. If we need that game to make the playoffs, give it to Bob. So, I mean, that's a very good split. And we also have to look at it that way as a team. For every 3 games we play, win 2 of them. And if we do that, and we actually do that the entire year, that would give us a total of 110 points. Might not give us a President's Trophy, but it get us really close and most likely on top of the Metro. So starting off in the first period, we pick up where we left off in the Colorado game. We're getting out there, we're taking shots on Reimer. They would come down on Corpusalo and take a couple of shots, but we would keep them to the outside, and Corpy would make the saves. A little over halfway through the period, we get a power play, we're moving the puck around, but we can't really get too much through, but it just feels like it's this close, about ready to break through. Panarin's going across the top of his blue line. Player gets a stick in between Panarin's legs, hauls him down, and for the second game in a row, we get a 5-on-3. And now we're moving the puck around again. We're taking shots, we're getting the rebounds. If Reimer goes to cover it, we're getting there before he can cover it and pulling it away from him. We're beating the Florida Panthers to foot races to the walls. We're stealing the pucks right from there and pinning it back up to Panarin and Zach up high. Take a shot, Foligno gets it down at the goal line, gets the rebound away from Reimer. Bounces off the wall, over to Atkinson. Atkinson sends up to Panarin. Panarin now has a couple options. He can go back to Atkinson, who has a small little opening. You can go over to Foligno through a bunch of players, so it's open on the back door. You can go to Zach, and he chooses to go to Zach. Zach doesn't even catch it. He just does a one-time snapshot. It's very skilled the way he does it. It gets through, and the Jackets have a 1-0 lead off of Zach Werenski's first goal of the year. We're not going to get 5-on-3s every game. We've got them 2 games in a row. We've scored on both of them. And when you get 5-on-3s, you got to score on the 5-on-3. So we're moving on a little bit. We take a couple more shots. We're going back and forth. About 5 minutes left in the period. There's a battle in the corner. Ref shoots up. Anderson goes to the box for slashing. I never saw it. They didn't show the replay of it. So I don't know if it was a slash or not. The way Anderson reacted, I don't think it was a slash, because most of the times if players do something, they'll accept it and go, yeah, okay, I did it, I'm going to the box. Anderson seemed really upset, so I don't know if it was a slash or not, but Anderson goes to the box. We do a great job killing it off. Corpy makes some incredible saves. On their first power play, he made some incredible saves near the end of it. On this power play, he made some incredible saves near the end of the power play for the Panthers. So Corpy makes his saves. We do a good job. We send it down the ice and effectively kill off the power play. Florida starts to come up out of the zone. And as they do that, it's Keith Yandel. He has the puck. PLD goes, nope, this is my puck. Steals away from him. Yandel comes after him. Nobody watches Panarin just skate on by except for PLD, who goes, here you go. And puts it right in front of Panarin. Panarin gets it, skates up the ice, has a breakaway, and when Panarin has a breakaway, it's in the back of the net. And the Jackets have a 2-0 lead, Panarin's third goal of the year. There are very few people in the league that you have to watch constantly. McDavid, Ovechkin, Panarin, those type of guys where if they get the puck and they get a breakaway, it's in the back of the net. No matter what you do, it will be in the back of your net. And yes, I know there are other people in the league that are just like that, but those are the first three that came to my mind, so those are the three I'm going to go with. So it's almost near the end of the period, we're in the offense zone, there's about 20 seconds left, we're fine, we got great coverage, nothing could go wrong. Barkov gets the puck, starts to scale the zone. Oh no, why is he skating faster? Walks around a defenseman, goes around another one, and now he has an odd man rush with him and Dadonov, and Zach is the only one back. And he makes a great pass over to Dadonov. Dadonov pits it in, one-timer, past Korpisalo with 10 seconds left in the period. That's not the way we have to end periods. We have to play the full 20-minute periods, not the full 19 minutes and 30 seconds. It was a great play by Barkov to get over Dadonov. He turned on the Jets, and we were standing still. We gotta battle all the way up until the horn goes. They teach you that day one of hockey. I don't know why we forgot that, but we did. They score in the final seconds, and it takes a lot of our wind out of our sails going to the second period where we already sucked to begin with. But we start the second period, come out, Florida started taking shot after 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 shot. They took 15 shots before we got one in. About 6 minutes into the second period, we're in the offensive zone. Hey, looks like we're about to get our first shot. Florida has caught up in the shot department, but that's fine. We still have the lead. PLD gets it to Panarin. Panarin passes it over to Nudie, right in his feet. Nudie kind of stumbles on the puck, trying to kick it to his stick. He falls down. Barkov picks up the puck, takes off ice. It's him and Dadonov. Sound familiar? This time it's Ryan Murray back. Barkov sends it up the ice to Dadonov. Dadonov carries the offensive zone. Panarin and PLD take off. They're booking back, trying to get it. Bukestad is leading the rush up ice. Him and Dadonov enter the zone. Dadonov pulls up a little bit, and as Dadonov stops, Panarin decides, I'm going to let him go. I'm going to curl up into the slot and rock this pass. PLD goes, I don't need to stay with Barkov and stop here in the slot and break this pass up. And Murray goes, I don't need to stay with Dadonov. I'm going to go to the middle and break the pass up. The three of them run into each other. Dadonov pits it over to Barkov. Barkov pits it in the back of the net, and they tie the game up. Not talking to each other and making stupid passes, all in the second period. I hate second periods. Couple minutes later, Florida's in our zone. We get it out of the zone, they pit it back. We get it out of our zone, and they pit it back in. We get it out of our zone, they pit it back in. Just back and forth. We can't ever set up in the offensive zone. And while they're doing this, they're taking more shots, and more shots, and more shots. They dump the puck into the corner. Everybody goes after it. Sedlak comes away with the puck. Jenner, as on the boards, inside the blue line, but above the circle. And Sedlak starts to skate up ice. Goes, I'm going to make the pass for reasons. Bad pass. Pissick goes, I'm going to stay here at the blue line and catch this pass. Don't know why he made that pass. Catches it. Throws that net. Troy Bauer is standing in front of the net, tips a pass to Korpisalo, and the Florida Panthers have a 3-2 lead. Still have yet to take a shot in this period are the Blue Jackets. Don't know why we can't play. Florida is doing all kinds of things to us. They're playing a great game. Give it to Florida. That second period was great by them. We applied zero pressure to them to make them do anything, and they're just like, oh, look, we're playing with pylons. Oh, look at that bad pass. I'm going to walk around you. Here's a nice pass that easily can break it up, but they're going to let it go. Awesome. Little over halfway through the period, Axon's skiing up the ice. He has the puck. Player, as he curls up, he kind of goes towards the player and goes, oh, I'm going to go away from this Florida player. That player sticks his stick in between Axe's leg. Axe goes down, tripping, goes to the box. We get power play. Maybe we can get a shot here. So this power play unit, I really like it. Just one small tweak I'll make, but I'll do that in a second. It's Jenner in front of the net. Foligno is the release valve in the middle of the ice. Panarin's on the right side. Duclair's on the left side. And Zach's on the point. Only the out switch, Duclair and Panarin. Pin them on the offhands, get the one-time over slash from both circles. It's only little tweak I'll make on this power play. Other than that, I really like it. So we're moving the puck around effectively, because we're really good at that, but the one problem we have is shooting the puck. Get the puck over to Duclair. Duclair takes the shot. Reimer makes a save, and we have a shot of the period. Woo! But the one thing that we do really good on the power play that we didn't do this period was when we take the shot, was that, and getting the puck back. Panarin has the puck, and he's on his right side. I don't like him over there. But he gets up to Zach. Zach walks across the top. Everybody starts to slide over. Zach gets it back to Panarin. Everybody's like, Panarin has the puck. Let's go back to him. Panarin makes a pass through the seam over to Duclair. Duclair catches it, takes a step down, shoots it as Reimer's sliding by, hits his blocker, and goes in the back of the net. Duclair's first goal was the Jacket, and the Jackets tie it up at 3, score on the power play of the second shot of the period, 12 minutes and 16 seconds into the period. The Florida Panthers had 2 shots in about 10 seconds of that period. The difference of the periods for us, our two teams. But I'm glad Duclair's got a goal. He's been playing great these past couple of games. He looked like it was just about to break through, and he gets his first goal as a Jacket. But after that, we start to weather the storm. We take a couple more shots, but they weren't the greatest shots. And for the most part, Florida played in our zone, and Corpy stood tall, playing great, making the saves when he had to, which was often for this period. There's about 20 seconds left in the period. We win the face-off on the wall. Savard gets it, rims it around. Ryan Murray chases after it, gets it, falls down. Not liking where this is going. Murray stands up, goes to clear it because he has a player on him. Bad clear again. Had plenty of room to skate or find a different angle. Didn't. Florida gets it, and now they're in our zone, cycling, moving the puck, moving around, paying pass on tape after tape after tape. Eventually the puck works its way to the corner where Dadonov gets it. We all know where this is going. Dadonov pits it over. Beautiful cross-ice pass. We're scrambling. Buksha gets it on his tape, pits it past Corpy, and the Florida Panthers score with 8 seconds left in the period. Not only did we give up a goal in the final minute of a period, we did twice in one game. I don't know why we decided, hey, let's not play the final 30 seconds of every period. We can't ever do that. We need to play the full 20. And when you don't play the full 20, the puck ends up in the back of your net with less than 30 seconds remaining, and you guys on the ice look like morons for giving that up. Ryan Murray fell. I don't know why our defenseman couldn't skate this game. Made a stupid pass like we did the entire game. Florida got the puck, made beautiful passes like they did the entire game. They shot the puck like they did the entire game, and it's in the back of our net. So rather than escaping the second period, tied at 3, we are down 4-2. We had 5 shots in the second period. Florida had 22. They just dominated us in that second period. It was awful. We need to figure out how to fix that. Even if it's a 0-0 tie for the second period. That is much better than what happened in this period. Bauman in the first period, we're in the offensive zone. Riley Nash takes a face-off and wins them. Good job. That's why we brought you in, to win face-offs for us. And because you're a really good hockey player who can score some goals. Can't wait till he does that. Harrington gets it, curls up at the point. Clendening's there ready for a slap shot, but Harrington's got it. He throws a little wrister on net. It's wide. Shocker, we don't hit the net. Bounces to the corner. Jenner goes racing after it. Gets it, turns, and fires, just throwing it at the net. Hits Yandel, goes past Reimer, and the Jackets tie it up. Jenner's first goal, Riley Nash's first point as a Jacket, and the Jackets tied it up at 4. After the crap fest that was the second period, throwing pucks at net, that's all we have to do. Reimer probably went to sleep in the second period, so if we can get out there and just keep throwing pucks at the net, perfect. That's what we need to do. Continue to attack that net. And the third period was kind of a peaceful third. Everybody settled in. There wasn't a crazy number of shots. There wasn't too many penalties. It was just a good back and forth period. Couple of shots, goalies making saves. But it seemed like we had a little bit more of an urgency to win this game, just the way we were skating. We were getting into board battles and winning them a little bit more than we were in the second period. And just, it looked like we had more fight in us than the Florida Panthers. And as it went on later and later in the period, we started to cycle the puck more. It started to turn more towards our game. Florida had a lot of control in the early part of the third and just slowly went to us. And eventually, you could tell something was going to break through for us. Coming near the end of the game, Zach has the puck in our zone. Familiar sight. He sends it up the ice. We deflect it into the zone. Reimer goes out behind the net, settles it down, goes to move it. But we do a good job on the forecheck, crashing the net and make them make a bad turnover like we did in the second period. Puck comes to the point to Nudie. Nudie gets it and just throws it at the net. It's bouncing in traffic. Atkinson's jamming at it. Reimer lays down trying to get it. Atkinson's by the net and he goes, oh, the puck's still out. Skates out front, gets it, backhands it past Reimer, and the Jackets lead 5-4 off Atkinson's second goal of the year. Florida would challenge for goaltender interference. There was no way Reimer was making the save. He's laying on his back. The puck's above his head. I don't know why they challenged for goal interference. Sure, Anderson touched him, but who knows what goaltender interference is? So they could have won it, and I would not have been surprised at all. But coming to the final seconds, they pull Reimer. They're in our zone. Florida's moving the puck around, and I'm like, not again, not again, not again. Corby makes a couple big saves. We take the puck, send it out of their zone, and we kill off the game. And we win the game 5-4. That was a kind of a sloppy game. We gave up too many late period goals. We didn't take enough shots in a period. But we got the 2 points. That's all that matters. Corby picks up a win, and we get to move on to Tampa, where Bob plays, and hopefully, as a team, we can play better. So, until next time when we play Tampa Bay Lightning, click like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. Until then, I will see you later.